Hey guys, come on in. Tonight we are going to do a sports recap and we are going to start with Naomi Osaka. I want to show you guys her fit that she came in with her entrance, and then we're going to talk about her. And also, she did withdraw because of injury, but let's get into it. We got fun field, sports going on tonight. We hitting the tennis, we hitting the NFL, we hitting it all. Well, at least we're gonna try, right? Okay, so let's get into it tonight. Okay, so let's watch her epic. This is so iconic. I love her outfit. I have please check out my video on Naomi Osaka and her iconic epic outfit and how she breaks down which each part of the dress meant and how Nike let her have a say in her outfit. Okay. Did she not do that? That was so beautiful and iconic. But let's play it so you guys can get a feel of how she walked in to her match. Okay.
So Naomi Osaka here, dressed aptly, always. Osaka! So Naomi Osaka here, dressed aptly, always. Osaka!
Just beautiful, guys. Just beautiful. She came out there, she represented. And guys, please check out what her whole outfit and dress means because it's very important that we understand the whole outfit. And, you know, I'm just glad she was able to put a part of herself into the outfit. And let's get into her. She had her first match. So we're going to I'm bringing you information from an article by News Bites, and I'm going to give you a little feel of what Naomi was, her achievements, and then we're going to talk about how she is no longer in the Australian Open due to injury. Okay, so and you can find it on news bites.app.com. New Sports Australian Open 2026, Naomi Osaka reaches second round story. Okay, so Australian Open, of course, 2026. What's the story? Okay, the story is Naomi Osaka. She reached the 2026 Australian Open second round after beating Rod Ruzik. Osaka invaded an upset after losing the second set. Although she won the opening set, Razic took the affair to the decider. Osaka eventually claimed 6-3, 3-6, and 6-4 win in the women's singles opening round on Rod Laver Arena on Tuesday. Okay, they also listed her stats. So Osaka won a total of 102 points and 34 winners throughout the match. She fired the match only 11 aces. The Japanese star had a win percentage of 73 and 34 in the first round and second serves, respectively. Razic converted all four of her break points, while Osaka had more unforced errors, which was 44 compared to Ronzik's 34. The latter registered 5 double faults. Um, the model, the jellyfish, that's her outfit, it represents a jellyfish. And if you have to go to my other pre-recorded video on Naomi Osaka, and you will find information with Naomi breaking it all down. Vanity did an article, they did the photo shoot and everything, and you will find out what each part of their outfit means. And it was just so epic, and it was just so her. I mean, you could just really tell that her thought and heart was put into her outfit. This was a 70th win at Grand Slam. Sorry, guys. And Osaka reached the second round at the Australian Open for the second successive year. The two-time winner is now 27-7 as the slam. In her last Grand Slam appearance in 2025 US Open, Osaka finished as a semifinalist. It was her only semifinal appearance at majors since the 2021 Australian Open. Overall, Osaka now has a 70-26 win-loss record at Grand Slams. That's huge. That's big. And so with that, she had to um, she had to withdraw because of injuries. She said that she had been playing through the injuries and it just got the best of her. So now she is hey Goon, hey She Whiz. So now she is resting because her health comes first and we need her back to do her thing, right? So kudos to Naomi Osaka. Now let's get into Coco, our girl Coco. Coco is always showing out, guys. Let me see if I can pull something up on Coco. And also, if you know anything about Naomi, this wasn't about her mental health, but she's always been open about it. You know what I'm saying? And just kept it real the whole time. And, there was a situation with one of the players, the player that she defeated when she wore that iconic outfit. And she did later on apologize or whatever. Which some say she shouldn't have apologized or whatever. She shouldn't have to apologize and everything like that. And I get it. I would have said the same thing for her not having to apologize, but you know what I'm saying, it's all in being a better person. Even though I would agree too that she shouldn't have had to apologize, but for her to do that just shows you what type of character Naomi has. And let's get into our girl Coco. So Coco is out here doing her thing too as well. And so I'm going to play, listen, they're going to say, oh, ADP, you're going to need to take this out because YouTube is strict about, us playing certain videos and all this kind of stuff. But guys, I got to have the videos in there so that you can get a feel of what I'm saying, especially when it comes to Coco. So let me see. Let me find her post game. Okay, so we're gonna play her post game so you can get a feel of where Coco is coming from. I love me some Coco Gauff too because Coco Gauff doesn't come to play. But remember, it's the behind the scenes stuff. She also came out with a story too that that's similar to a lot of things that Naomi has went through behind closed doors when they're dealing with tennis matches. You would. Well, for us, we probably are not surprised about what's going on and how it is, behind the scenes with some things, but it's always good to hear from them with hear their side of it, hear them say their stories and allow us to be great listeners and to understand where they're coming from and how and why they carry themselves the way that they carry themselves, right? Okay, so we're gonna play this clip and because I want to hear what Coco had to say, and I'm so proud of her from being able to get this far. And
did you lose a lot of money sports betting?
Let me scan. Let me silence it for 1 second, guys, and play it through, and then I'll play it. Okay.
The matches should be a bit tougher, which they have been. But I definitely think it's more fun just because you're in great battles, and also just being here in Australia, I think it's the real opportunity to show like where your game is. Yes, we play warm-up tournaments, but Grand Slams is where everyone kind of tries their best to peak at. So you expect to play the peak version of every player. So I think it's just a fun challenge.
Next question. David and then John.
Hi, Coco. Congratulations. Hi. Last round, you were asked about sort of like the next generation of players, and you had to do the math quickly and realize that you're only like 2 years or 3 years older than them. So I'm just curious how you feel when you're asked about that, if you feel that much older than 21, and just what you make of that the sort of phenomenon that you find yourself in.
No, I always find it weird because the way people ask the questions make it seem like I'm way older than them. But I've been around longer, obviously, but yeah, they're always like, do you have any advice to give them or things like that? And I'm like, you guys realize these are like my peers. Like we're in the same, like we are hanging out. Like we're in the same age group. So I think it's just the idea that I've been on tour like 6-7 years at this point, just because I had a bit of an early start. But yeah, they're only 2 years younger than me. And yeah, it definitely feels like I'm the same age because obviously I talk to them. We're interested in the same things and stuff like that. But it's always funny when people ask me the question, and I usually don't have anything to say because I'm still figuring it out just like they are.
To you, though, to be able to still, have camaraderie with your peers, even though you've had sort of a unique sort of upbringing in this sport?
Yeah, honestly, I find it more a relief now that younger players are doing better. Well, not yeah, are being more on tour just because obviously when I was 15, there weren't many people around that were my age. So it was very lonely for me, honestly. So it's great to have like more people in my age range doing better. And, so I can see them at tournaments more because I had a lot of friends, but we weren't playing the same tournament. So it was just tough to keep up with those relationships. So yeah, I felt like the last couple years or maybe like last 2 years on tour have been some of my happiest, even though maybe the tennis has been up and down, just because you see more friendly faces in the locker room that you can actually be with. Obviously there's Jess and Maddie, but they're a little bit older, so we don't always connect on the same things.
Okay, John, and then over here. Yeah.
The interesting stat I noticed was that every time you've beaten Mukova, you've gone on to win the title. Do you feel good about that, or is it something in the back of your mind where you think, oh, how can I keep that going?
No, I saw someone post that. I didn't know that, but I mean, I don't think it's a real thing. I think I just usually play her later in the tournament, so it just happens to be like that. I think, yeah, US Open, I played her in the quarters. Beijing was in the final. Cincy was in the final. So I think it just happens to be like that because I played her in the later rounds. But no, I don't think I'm going to think about that. But if I do win, then I guess I have her to thank. I don't know.
Okay, we'll go over here and then Doug. Yeah.
Coco, congratulations on winning today.
Thanks.
I guess sort of somewhat adding onto that, like your consistency at such a young age to be able, to go deep into Grand Slams, into tournaments and everything like that. I guess what's your mindset like? Like what's your mindset like? Going into these like deeper parts of the tournaments. Like I guess how do you sort of keep reaching that level and keep getting to those points?
Yeah, I think honestly, I feel like once I get past like the first round, I kind of tend to relax a little bit more. And I mean, for sure, I've lost earlier too, but I think I don't know, it just feels like relaxing. And yeah, I think also just draws to help. When you get seeded, you don't have to play so many tough like seeded players in the first couple rounds. So I think that helps. But yeah, I think overall, I feel like it's just the more experience I get at this level, maybe not the easier it gets, but the more used you get to dealing with those difficult situations. And like obviously losing the second set today, I'm glad I was able to reset and kind of go on to play some good tennis after that.
Those difficult obstacles, I guess, that you're sort of alluding to, like, that you have to deal with in those moments?
I think always in the past for me was maybe not looking too far ahead. I remember when I made my first quarterfinal, such an idiot. I think it was French Open. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so close to winning. Obviously it wasn't. That was like plenty of people made the quarterfinals in their career and didn't win. So, but that's just how I thought at that age. So now I just honestly treat every match like I'm the furthest away from the trophy. Even if I am in the final, I find in the final, I treat it now like as if I'm the furthest possible away, like I'm not even close. And for me in my head, that just helps me play better, but I don't know if that'll work for everybody else.
Okay, Doug.
Hi, Coco. American women are having a pretty good showing here. I'm just curious if you're aware of that. I mean, if Amanda wins, half the quarterfinalists will be from the USA, and so I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? Are you aware of it? What do you think's in the water?
Yeah, I'm definitely aware of it because you see them every day and we're all rooting for each other. And I don't know, I think it's cool. I think I was mainly aware of it last year when we were at the WTA finals. I think it was like 4 out of the 8, if I'm not mistaken, were Americans. And I don't know what's in the water, but I think, we have a strong like tennis identity in the United States. So I think that just causes the natural cause to produce great players. And then also I think when you have friends and people you practice with being at a high level. If you're not at that level yet, you know that you can reach there. But yeah, it's really cool to see all of us doing well. And I think, yeah, for sure, I think Jess and Maddie play, so there'll be for sure one, and hopefully Amanda can win and we can keep this up.
So I just want to play a little bit. Well, I kind of played like 6 minutes of it, so you guys could hear from Coco as well, because she's getting ready to have this next great match, and it's important to know that he was saying like she won she won last time, so we're gonna see. I'm believing in Coco. She can do it. She's been through a lot to get to where she is now. So I'm looking forward to her winning. Also, let's not forget about Tay Townsend. She is also going to be. She's won all of her matches, and let me see. Let me take off. Let me not stop share. And then I'm going to share again. She is also, Tay, come on, Tay, where you at, Tay? Tay Townsend, she is also doing her thing as well. And she did advance too. And that match is to be determined because she just completed a match today. This match is from 7 days before. So she had one on January the 23rd, and she had one today. And then, she has one tomorrow in the quarterfinal. Oh, sorry, guys. Let me add this. Let me see. I got her down here and I ain't even showing you guys. Okay, so this is Tay Townsend. She is also, I'm Noami, Coco, and Tay right over here. I mean, I know it's more great tennis players out there. Don't get me wrong, but I've been on these three young ladies or whatever, and I'm very proud of all three of them because Tay is also doing her thing. And so we'll see how she do in the quarter finals tomorrow. All of these tennis players, players always have a story. And I just think that when it comes to like Noami and Coco, they just go through so much, guys, so much unseen stuff, so many things that we know. And they get out there and just hook that racket. You know what I'm saying? They be doing some stuff. Coco she has a no-look hit with that tennis racket, guys. You might want to check that out too. Coco is her. She's definitely a fighter. Her and Noami and Tay is definitely a fighter. You have to check out these ladies. Go research their backstories so you can understand where they're coming from. You can understand when they're coming on the court. I'm proud of Noami. I'm looking forward to seeing her come back and do her thing, but we're going to respect her and, just keep her in our prayers. Coco is like unstoppable. She don't have time for the outside noise. She done been through all of that. You know what I'm saying? She is here and she is going to continue to represent. Tay, Tay has a story too. If you follow Tay, you might want to go research Taylor. I call that, Tay for short. But if you want to go research Taylor, make sure you go research her too, because she's a phenomenal tennis player as well. So kudos to the tennis world. And this is what we're watching, the Australian Open. It will continue. And we're going to see what Coco do. I got Coco winning. I got Tay winning. Look, I got them all winning. But yes. And yes, she was. I do agree. She shouldn't have had to apologize. But I get why. Let me stop sharing screen. I get why she did it. And Donna said, what Donna say? Yes, the trio of the move is the tennis world. Oh, listen, I cannot swing a racket, but I love tennis too. I love all sports really, to be honest with you. So we had to touch on our tennis world, and now we are getting ready to get into I'm excited. I was gonna save this one for the last part. So let me see if I can pull up some let me see if I can pull up the stats. Now, you guys already know now I'm not cheating against my team. You know I am Washington Commanders for life. And that's how I do things, you know. But we have to give respect to the New England Patriots. I haven't really this year I've been into the Patriots, but since Aaron Hernandez was playing for the Patriots, I really haven't been into the Patriots like that since then. So that just goes to show you something, right? But since Diggs has been playing for the Patriots, I've been keeping an eye out, you know, or whatever. And so let me see if I can pull the stats up and everything. And guys, you got to remember, they was out there playing in that snow. It was no joke today, like no joke. Let me see if I could pull up. Matter of fact, let me see if I can pull up some something from they are gonna get me, guys. TikTok, I mean not TikTok, but YouTube gonna be like, ADP, you know, you should have known better. But let me see if I can pull something up on the Patriots. I want you guys to see this because this is important. This is what it's like to fight towards the end and not give up, because the game was kind of they in that crazy weather, right? And they're playing this important game, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, what in the world? It's the lowest scoring game I've ever seen. That is so true. It was very low scoring, and I'm like, what in the world? So guys, we getting ready to look at some highlights, and then they just gonna have to tell me to take it out later. But I want you guys to see the highlights to the end. Let me see. Do they have them? Okay, let's check it out. I think this is let me see. I want to show these highlights because it's important. Ooh, NFL gonna get me. But you guys gotta see it, because this is teamwork. This is determination. This is, hey, that team fumbled the ball. We coming in. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to represent. I love me some football, too. Oh, my gosh. I love me some football. Let me... This is from the NFL site. But I got to put it up here. Interception towards the end. Hold on, guys. Let me take this off the screen. Teams play together or whatever. And it's just what it is when it comes to that. So guess what? And we ain't even going to talk about, guys. We are not even going to talk about the Seahawks playing today. But hey, this is what it boils down to. This is what the Super Bowl gonna look like. So guys, if you who are you going for the Super Bowl? Even though your team is not going, I see the Patriots winning the Super Bowl. I'm just saying, I'm calling it now. And the weather gonna be the weather gonna be on point, hopefully, and we can really see them play like we know they can play. And we get a game where it's not totally like blown out from each other. Because, you know, sometimes that happens. That really irks me. How we get these teams, they make it to the playoffs, right? They make it to the Super Bowl. And then we're like, what in the world is going on? Why are they playing like that? This is not the team we've been seeing all season. And I do know, I get it, guys. It's a lot of politics and little side stuff that I've known as I've watched the NFL since I was young. I've seen some different changes and some different stuff, but hey, it is what it is. We going to the Super Bowl with the Patriots. Oh, well, whoever you're going for, I'm going for them, since, you know, JD5, my Commanders didn't go this year. Kudos to them. But that's what I'm going for, and it's the day after the twins' birthday, so I'm gonna have a fun-filled weekend. Party first, with Cason's turning 8, and then the Super Bowl is the next day. So oh my gosh, it's gonna be great. Great celebration. It's gonna be a great weekend for Super Bowl weekend, right? Now we touched on our NFL. Now let's talk about Unrivaled, right? Let me stop sharing this screen. Let's go to, because this is important to me when I'm looking at Unrivaled, because I'm like, what is going on? Like, Gray cannot, and we team Rose, but Gray cannot continue. If they're gonna have to, if the Rose is gonna make it back to the championship game, they're gonna have to help Chelsea Gray. They're really gonna have to help Chelsea Gray. Chelsea is not gonna be able to do it by herself, even though we know Chelsea will, right? We know she will do that thing, and she don't have a problem with it, right? So let's go to the clubs. Let's see what we got here, right? Let's see how many let's see how they've been doing so far. Let me see, per game. Can I put up per game, or let's see if I can put up. No, it's not letting me do that part. Okay, so let's talk about the Breeze, right? What do you see? Hold on, guys. Let me pull it up. I don't know. Let me share screen again. There we go. Okay. Let me see if I added it to my screen. Okay, I'm going to add it up here. All right. Okay. So we're going to go to the Unrivaled website, and we're going to go to each club. Now, let's see. They only giving me, let me see, stats. Let me see if I can do something. No, we're not doing playoffs. Let's see. Let's see what they did. Okay, that's not doing for me right there. Let's go back to club. Okay, so let's just talk about Club Breeze. I don't know which way I'm to go with this. Sometimes I can pull up everything, and sometimes it does all this crazy stuff. But okay, so let's talk about the Breeze. Let's take it through. We're gonna just do a quick run through. Ari is out, so we're just gonna do a quick run through. And what would you like to see from which players and who? The one thing I can say about Noelle Quinn is that you have to put some respect on her name. Continue to put respect on her name, because this is something that she wanted to do in the W, and to be able to do it in Unrivaled is such a great opportunity for her, and she's doing an amazing job. Let's talk about Cammie. Okay, so let's see. We've had 6 games so far for the Breeze. So with Cameron Brink, she first game was 4 points, second game was 14 points, third game she had 12 points, fourth game she had 7 points, fifth game she had 18 points, and the sixth game she had 12 points, right? With Kim, Kim, can you stay on the ground? Can you stay on the court? Just messing. But with Kim, I think Kim is doing pretty good. I want to see her do more without falling a little bit. But Kim is really doing good and Unrivaled for her first season. We got to give it to her. Yeah, she started off with a slow start. She only played 7 minutes when she got those 4 points. But the fact that what I love about the Breeze team is they communicate and they work together. I see the Breeze. I know it's still early, guys, and I know some of you guys don't want to hear it, but I'm thinking the Breeze is going to the championship. I see the Breeze going. I know this is a younger team, but their drive and their will to want to play it's not to be played with. It's real, right? And so we're gonna let Cameron Brink for her first year. She's starting to get the feel of it and get used to it. So I like that. Let's go to let me move back. I hope it let me go back without taking me all the way to, okay, let's go home. It may have to freeze. Okay, let's go to Kate Martin. Kate Martin she's done some things. She's played her most minutes she's played in game. Well, actually, okay, so her first game she had 8 points. Her second game she had 12 points. Her third game she had 2 points. Her fourth game she had 8 points, and her fifth game she had 2 points, and the last game she had 4 points. So we need to see a little bit more from Kate on the floor or whatever. But I think she kind of like, you can kind of like stick Kate in there in some plays or whatever, and she gets done what we need her to do. And then some plays she just there. None against you, Kate. I'm just saying. So that's Kate. Let's go to, let me see, can I move it back? If I move it back, will it take me? Okay, thank you. Dominique. Oh my gosh, Dominique did her thing, right? And guys, remember that Lisa Leslie is coaching Dominique in Unrivaled too. Just to take note of that. So I am starting to see certain things when it comes to Dominique, the way she plays on the court. I have no problem with Dominique Malongo. No problem. Kudos to Dominique. I am very proud of her. She's played, okay, so all her games, her first game she had 15 points, her second game she had 15 points, her third game she had 20 points, her fourth game she had 13 points, and her fifth game she had 11 points. I mean, not 11 points. I'm totally going, I dropped the ball on this one. Sorry, guys. But yes, in her fourth game, she had 13 points. In her fifth game, she had 16 points. And in the last game, she had 21 points, right? She seems to be doing good in her rebounding. She had the 21 points and the 8 rebounds. She had 16 points and 16 points. And guys, January 19th, Malongo had 16 points and 16 rebounds. That's phenomenal. Even in her first and second game, her first game she had 14 rebounds. Her second game she had 13 rebounds. So Malonga, for this to be her first year in Unrivaled, she is doing what she needs to do. Little stuff, yeah, we see Malongo need to work on, but I like when players that are coming to Unrivaled and we get to see them. We get to see their game improving. Hey, T. Carmella. Woo! Yes, big win for T. Carmella and the Patriots. T. Carmella, I told you. And I kept telling, I put in BD chat. I said, the Patriots going to win today. I got the Patriots. So kudos, because they get ready to win that Super Bowl. Hands down. Yeah, but okay, guys, let me get back over here. I'm so glad she in here because her team has worked hard to get there. But yeah, and then we can't even leave out her doing the first one to do their dunk and Unrivaled in a game was Dominique. Like she did it, it was so smooth. So I'm like, man, that was tight. That was great to see. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't get to see that in on the court in the W like that. We don't get to see it for the women basketball. So for Malongo to say, forget that, I'm gonna do this, kudos to Malongo. I am rooting for Malongo now and in her in the W as she moves forward. I'm very proud of her for working hard. I know with Lisa Leslie chipping in and everything like that, that's a great thing. To be able to have someone, a vet who knows you know, how to coach these women. We've seen Lisa do her thing with players, especially with our Angels. So we know. Oh my gosh, you know who up next? Paige Beckers. You know what? You ain't even had to do them like that. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell y'all something. I keep telling people stop putting age on people's limits of what they can do, right? Because I don't care. Gray is how old? Don't get it twisted. And she's still a fireball. So it just depends on the person. And like we always say, if you're a dog on the court, if you got the dog in you, that's something within you. That ain't something that somebody had to teach you. And I've been dropping Chelsea Gray little shorts. Y'all might want to go check them out. Go back and rewind it back on why they call her the point guard, because she ain't to be played with. But let's get into our girl Paige. Now, Paige, I love Paige. I love Paige's attitude. I like I like the way she does, run her game. She's just an all-around player. And that's what I like about Paige. Like, she don't have to do the crazy stuff to get to the basket. She don't have to push off or nothing. She just show you what she's working with and she get the job done. And don't get her upset, because when you get her upset, she gonna show you on January 24th why she got them 28 points. And made the last basket, right? So, okay, let's talk about it. Paige, in her first game, she had 24 points, and she had 5 rebounds. Her second game, she had 16 points and 10 rebounds, right? Her third game, she had 15 points, 9 rebounds. Her fourth game, she had 25 points and 9 rebounds. In her fifth game, she had 37 points and 8 rebounds. And in this last game, she had 28 points and 5 rebounds. Man, listen. Paige said, y'all can quit calling them youngins or whatever. What she say? It's no age when we get on that court and have that ball in that hand, right? That's just, breaking a little interpretation of myself. But yeah, so Paige is like, look, any man can get it pretty much. I'm not backing down against mac and cheese. You know what I'm saying? Mac and cheese want to come, she get ready to get cooked. And that's exactly what Paige did. She cooked her. She said, hey, Rakia, you remember? She said Rakia like her little sister, her sister. So she like, Rakia, I got you. You know how we cold talk. I got you. She coming, she want to act like that. We gonna grill mac and cheese on this court. And that's exactly what they did, right? Hopefully Ari get to play in Unrivaled soon. I want to see how she plays. I know she only played in the first one. She only played a little bit of minutes. So I'm hoping to see her be able to do some things. Let's go into, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Oh, she is for real. Rakia Jackson. Okay, let's talk about Rakia. I want to say this. I'm so proud of Rakia because the first Unrivaled, she was doing good, but she had to find a way, and now she's completely found her way. You know how if you watch a player, some things you can tell they get like a little nervous in or whatever and stuff, and they like not unsure that they can't. They're not saying in their minds that they can't do it. They just like a little nervous about it or whatever. So that's what I saw in her first Unrivaled season. But now, oh my gosh. And in the W, oh man, you can't tell her nothing now. You can't tell her nothing, and she ain't holding back. And so, okay, so we're going to talk about it. Her first game, she had 16 points. Her second game, she had 16.6 rebounds. Her third game, she had 20 points and 4 rebounds. Her fourth game, she had 13 points and 4 rebounds. And her fifth game, she had 10 points and 2 rebounds. And in her last game, she had 10 points and she had 13 rebounds. Okay. What are we doing here? Like, she definitely, yes, she is a natural. Oh yeah, I see. T. Carmelo. You going T. Carmelo? You going to games this year? Oh no, they still haven't seen your Unrivaled stuff. I'm sorry to hear that. But yeah, so guys, do you believe? My question is, and I'll do some teams tonight. I don't know if I'm gonna do all the teams or whatever, but do you believe that the Breeze is gonna go to the championship game? Let me know in the chat. Also, the little tournaments are getting ready to come up. So, Paige won her 50K already. The tournaments are getting ready to come up really soon. I don't know who I want to see because it's so many great players in Unrivaled this year. I don't even know. I don't even know where to start. Let's go to our rows. I want to talk about the rows. I know I said that I wanted the team to help, Chelsea Gray, and I do. I love the point guard. I love what she's doing to the game. I love that she's a dog, and when she get on the court, she never stops. She never gives up. I love the passion that Chelsea Gray has for basketball. Right? That's what makes Chelsea Gray who she is. Right? So, in all of that, these other players that are around, I'm sorry that Sutton is out. Sutton was good to me. I like Sutton. I like the way Sutton get on that court because she's like a little Speedy Gonzalez type of player, a little bit, in certain moves. So I like the way, Sutton was doing. Let's talk about Shakira first. Kudos to Nola. Nola. You just being Nola. I want to get a shout out to all the coaches. So, okay, let's talk about Shakira, right? Shakira, girl. Listen, I'm just gonna say this. You know how ADP do. I'm gonna say it, then I gotta do the encouraging, and giving them that kudos at the end. I know, guys, but I'm gonna say this in the nicest way I can say this when it comes to Shakira Austin. The thing with Shakira Austin to me is that she's still unsure of herself. She's still finding her way. And I know, guys, we could say, our basketball players, they've been playing for a long time. They shouldn't have these type of things, but they do. They do. And she's very unsure of herself at times to me. I feel like she questioned herself in things that we know that she can do. We know you can guard, girl. We know when you up against certain players, you got the lead weight. What's happening, Shakira? I look, we got you. You can do it. You're only Shakira. You're not no other player. You can get out there and you can defend. You're tall, girl. Come on now. Not just saying like tall mean anything, but I mean, she do have skills, guys. Okay, let's talk about it, right? So her first game, she had 12 points and 6 rebounds. Her second game, she had 14 points and 10 rebounds. Her third game, she had 17 points and 8 rebounds. Her fourth game, she had 4 points and 6 rebounds. She had 0 points on this, and this is stuff I'm talking about. I'm sorry, Shakira, I'm just reading your report card. 0 points in this fifth game. She played 5 minutes, but she could have got more points in 5 minutes. I'm just saying any points. She had 3 rebounds. Okay, next game, 23rd, she had 29 points and 10 rebounds. Last game, she had 12 points and 6 rebounds. This is what I'm talking about. It's like with certain players, we never know what player we're gonna get because they're not always consistent with their game. So we never know how they're going to come out there and do. We know what they're capable of, but we never know how they're going to do things. And so my thing is, it's little ticky-tack things with Shakira, far as the the mistakes she has on the court or whatever and stuff like that. But it all boils down to that. Once she get out her, like Donna be saying, get out your head, Shakira be in her head sometimes because Shakira can actually do way more than what she's doing. But she's very to me, she loves the game of basketball. We know that she does work hard. But when you have things that you're unsure of, until you get comfortable, you're gonna do the same thing we keep seeing. So hopefully, when we get back to the W, if we get back to the W, because they're gonna pay our players what they owe, right? And we see more from Shakira, but this is sometimes what this is sometimes what Shakira does. Oh, okay, kudos. You're gonna attend some games. Good, T. Carmela. You got to give us the scoop when you go. Ooh, okay, let me read this from here because it's blocking my stuff for some reason. Okay, so Shakira don't use her size enough. She not even weak. She just she just be too finesse. I'm like a bully them girls. Yeah, yeah. But that look, I hope I'm saying it right, Kyrie. Look, that's what I'm saying though. It's all in Shakira's head. On you know, like the way that sometimes she carries her game out. Sometimes she feels she's still unsure of herself in certain things. That's what I think. But yeah, she can do it. We know she can do it. She got the size for it. They gotta help Chelsea out. They gotta help Chelsea Gray out. Chelsea gonna do her. She gonna do it. She gonna do it for the team because she got a heart for the team too. She's unselfish. Okay, so Kai getting back. So with Kai getting back on the 16th, she scored 11 points and 8 rebounds in her first game. Second game, she scored 21 points and 3 rebounds. Her third game, she scored 22 points and 3 rebounds. And the last game, she scored 28 points and 4 rebounds. Okay. So I think that what's happening with the Rose, with Kai coming back and them not winning the games we know they could have won, is adjustments. Like, you have a player that's out. When they get ready to come and play with you, you got to adjust to them playing. So it can throw the team, it could throw everything off until the player gets comfortable in the game. And she didn't do that bad or nothing like that or whatever. It's just that getting used to bringing Kai in because Kai wasn't in the game and when the Rose started. So we're gonna see further in the games how it's working out. We see that she is definitely coming to play. This is a different Kai from last year. And same thing with Stewie. When they're comfortable and they don't have those injuries or the surgeries and stuff like that. Now, to see them back in Unrivaled and doing a great job is great. But yeah, it's all about resetting. So pretty much the Rose had to reset when Kai came back. And sometimes, they may not win those games to reset. So we're going to go to, let's go to, okay, Sugg is out. So she's pretty much, I think she's I think Nola is like using her like in certain pieces of the game. But if you can do it for Sutton and put her in certain pieces of the game where you think she's going to be effective, that's what I think Nola should do for all the players and not just for a major one particular person, So yeah, Sug points are like her first game was 7 points, her second game was 10 points, no points in the third game, 4 points in the fourth game, 8 points in the fifth game, and 4 points in the last game, which she is out on injury. No, not injury. She's sick, I believe. They said she was sick. But I want to see more from Sutton. I like the way Sutton, when she's on the court, I like what I see. So I want to see more from Sutton. Lexi Hall. Lexi Hall really haven't played a whole bunch of minutes too at the same time. But some games she has, like in the first game she played 12 minutes with 7 points, 11 minutes in second game, 9 points. And remember, this is not just about points, but I just read out the points and the rebounds. I have seen Hull on the court where she's done a good job with guarding her person, getting her shots in the basket. Like, when she's on the court, she's very effective defending both ends of the court to me. She has a little bit to work on, but Hull is Hull. And guys, no, she's still not invited back to the cookout just yet. We're working on it. But I want to see more from Hall, but Hall is just getting back. So The last game, she only did 2 points. She was only in the game 6 minutes. I think she should have played more in there. And it all goes back to when we talk about these players, it all goes back to what Keisha was saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to these games, even to today with the games, the rotations gotta be set for the game. And you're in the game, you're a coach, you kind of get a feel of, what you should do. Now the question is, are you gonna do it? Like we knew that BG should have been in the last part of that game. The Rose would have won that game. Not the Rose, sorry. Vinyl would have won that game. Azaria Stevens. Okay, well, her first game she had 19 points, 10 rebounds. Her second game she had 13 points and 7 rebounds. Her third game she had 12 points and 6 rebounds. Her fourth game she had 17 points, 9 rebounds. Her fifth game she had 9 points and 6 rebounds. And the game on the 23rd she didn't score any points. She played 5 minutes that game. And the January 25th she had 8 points and 9 rebounds. The thing, Azaria. Listen, I'm gonna need you, Azaria. I'm gonna need you to get it together in the Unrivaled games and stuff. Dance that ball into the into the basket. Dance your way around it and block and defend, and don't do ticky-tack stuff. That's what I need Azaria Stevens to do. Because we know what Azaria Stevens can do, but we know Azaria Stevens be acting up a lot. Man, she be acting up. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. She do like Donna. She does have to give Sugg more minutes, like, because I like the way Sutton plays. I mean, Sutton, she's pretty productive in the minutes that she do get. It's like, learn how to use your players, because you already know, you pretty much got to feel a Gray, Hull, Copper, and who else am I missing? Okay, so Shakira and Sutton are the two that she's pretty much learning with those two, I think. But it all goes back to, like you guys be saying, like I said, like you were saying today, Donna, those rotations matter. They really do. And Nola got to get it together. She got to know when to pull Azaria out. If Azaria's not clicking on all cylinders, pull her out. Let her take a break. It's okay, Azaria. We'd rather see you do that and come back and be effective than get out there and just, man, sometimes I just have to, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, guys. Take a moment of silence, because sometimes I be having to close my eyes when it comes to Azara. Like, really. She be hitting that, like, that little nerve in there. And you don't want her to hit that nerve, but she just do sometimes, because it be some crazy stuff Azaria do. Sorry, Azaria. But Zara, you know you're a good player, though. Right? I told y'all know how I do. I got to add some good stuff in there, too. Let's go to clubs again. Okay, so we did our rows. Let's go to the laces. Oh man, Brittany Sykes. I love me some Brittany Sykes, man. She is hilarious. And I just like the way she be playing. She be so, like, she be serious, but you know what I'm saying, she be joking on the court too. So it's just a flow of the game. When it comes to Sykes, it's just the flow of her game and her attitude, or whatever. So let's see Brittany Sykes. What Brittany Sykes has been doing her thing. I don't care. I'm just gonna put it out there. We see Brittany Sykes. I don't have no problem with Brittany Sykes and what she's doing. Sykes in the first game, she had 19 points, 7 rebounds. Second game, she had 29 points, 1 rebound. Third game, she had 25 points, 7 rebounds. Next game, she had 17 points, 2 rebounds. The fifth game, she had 12 points, no rebounds. And then the last game, she had 14 points and 6 rebounds. Let me tell you, This is what I'm saying. We should have had Sykes still on the roads. I know they only could secure 2 players, but if Sykes was available, I would have got Sykes back. I just would have. I mean, because we sure missing her on the roads. But Sykes is doing. It's so fun to watch Sykes. She's doing a phenomenal job on Unrivaled. She is definitely coming to play. She's not playing around. And I like that because you know what I'm saying, we want to see good basketball. We want to see them at least try to play, or whatever. Nas Hillman, I'm learning about Nas. I'm sorry, I'm just learning about you, so I'm going to research more on you, and your game too. Her first game she was like 4 points, 8 rebounds. Second game 9 points, 1 rebound. 4 points in the third game, 1 rebound, 7 points in the fourth game, 7 rebounds, 6 points and 4 rebounds in the fifth game. And then the last game, she had 16 points and 13 rebounds, right? I like what I'm seeing from Hillman. I like what I'm seeing from her. I know she could do better. Like she in those games where she had like 4 points, she played 9 minutes. And she's getting minutes in the game, so the minutes are not the problem, or whatever. But Nas, she just warming up out there. She gonna get there. Her and the camera, they gonna get there, and she gonna do some things in the next game. I like the way she plays, so that's why I was like, I'm gonna look more into her because she's new to me. Like you guys was talking about her in the chat and y'all mentioned her, and that's when I learn about the players, and that's when I go research and say, hey, I can flow with this player because they're a dog, they got determination, or whatever the case may be. I don't want no puppies on the floor. I just don't want to see no puppy dogs on the floor. I want to see some pits out there fighting, love the game, love the sport, right? Let's go to Jordan Canada. She hasn't been okay. She's been kind of like playing silent a little bit, even though we know like last Unrivaled, Jordan Canada was on fire. But hey guys, we got more games to come. Players be in and out with their game. In the first game she had 8 points, 0 rebounds, 4 points in the second game, 4 points in the second game, 5 rebounds, 10 points and 7 rebounds in the next game, 12 points and 6 rebounds in the fourth game, 5 points and 4 rebounds in the fifth game. But she only played like 7 minutes. But look, she played 7 minutes when she got to 12 points. So it just depends. But she can go off in a game. So I don't know what's going on with Jordan Canada because I know she can ball. If you guys know something, you guys let me know because I know she can play. Slim Reaper. Yes, that is Slim Reaper. She got these. She's not scared of contact. Oh, you must be talking about Slim. You talking about Slim? But I want to see more. I want to see more from Jordan Canada. AT been kind of let me see. Okay, but she been a little quiet, not as much, but I like AT. I like her game. And stuff. I did forgive her. I forgave her for the incident with Angel. It took me a minute. It took me a minute, AT. It took me a minute. So, but hey, triple double. We okay now. You invited to the cookout. Okay, so in first game she had 6 points, 8 rebounds. Second game she had 14 points and 9 rebounds. Right. Third game she had 10 points and 7 rebounds. Her fourth game she had 19 points and 6 rebounds. The 18th she had 12 points and 11 rebounds. And then the last game she only played like 7 minutes and she had 6 points and 7 rebounds for Alyssa. So let's go to Maddie. Maddie was on fire last game. Maddie was not playing. She was on fire last game. And her starting off, she had like 6 points, 5 rebounds. Second game, 13 points, 4 rebounds. Her third game, she had 13 points and 3 rebounds. Um, she had 4 points in that fourth game. She only played 6 minutes. In that second game, in the fifth game, she had 0 points. She played 6 minutes. But January the 24th, she got 16 points and she got 5 rebounds. Maddie was out there doing her thing for the laces, tie your shoes up type of game. She was ready to play. Maddie did. She had a good game. She did a good job. I want to see more from Maddie. I like the way Maddie plays. So we're gonna see what happens in the next game. Um, we are look Jackie Young. We already know Jack gonna be Jack. You hear me? So Jackie's first game, she had 15 points and 5 rebounds. Her second game, 12 points and 5 rebounds. 22 points in the third game, 3 rebounds, 17 points and 4 rebounds. In that fourth game, the fifth game, she had 35 points and 1 rebound. And in the last game, the 24th, she had 12 points and 5 rebounds. I don't have any complaints when it comes to Jackie Young. I don't. I just don't. Because I like the way Jackie Young play. I know she gonna come in there and she gonna do what she gotta do. Sometimes I'll be like, she's so quiet and stuff. So when she trying to make her little socials, I was like, oh my God, the quiet one is up here. But them quiet ones be something else, right? Don't get it twisted. So kudos to Jackie Young for doing good in Unrivaled. Right? So we're going to go to the Miss. Let's check out the Miss, guys. Listen. I know Stewie at the end, but I got to start with Pimp Stewie because that doggone Pimp Stewie is back. She is not playing. She's not coming to play. I'm just saying. She is doing so good. And I'm proud of her. And I know, when you had them injuries, or whatever, and you have those surgeries, you got to take it easy coming back. And just to see her and some of the other players coming back because they had injuries during Arrival and they were having surgeries like Kai and stuff like that. It's just amazing to see how this year when they're playing, we see more. We see better because we were like, Stewie, you see the basket, girl? I mean, Stu, I ain't saying nothing about you, but they're like, do you see the basket? Are you okay? Or whatever and stuff. But hey, she see the basket this time, don't she? Because she killing them out there. Okay, so Stewie's first game, she had 12 points and 5 rebounds. Her second game, she had 22 points and 10 rebounds. Her third game, she had 17 points and 8 rebounds. Her fourth game, she had 21 points and 8 rebounds. Her fifth game, she had 26 points and 11 rebounds. And in her fifth game, she had, I think that's fifth. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Actually, that's her sixth game because they have played more games. My bad, guys. She had 19 points. And then the last game on the 25th, she had 21 points and 11 rebounds. The Miss, man, the Miss is a team to watch out for too. Because they got the chemistry. Right? Now we're going to start with Enrique. Great, I got you. Enrique. Now, last year, Enrique was on the vinyl. Boy, we need her on vinyl this year. But okay, she with the Miss. She doing her thing. She's showing you that she not coming to play in the next season if we have a season. Long as they pay on what they owe, we're good to go. And but she's coming into this Unrivaled second season, and she's not playing no games. She's not playing no games. She's found her way. She's found her flow, and she is going to be Enrique, right? Now, her first game, she had 12 points, 3 rebounds. Her second game, she had 8 points and 2 rebounds. Third game, she had 16 points and 3 rebounds. I'm not sure what was going on in that fourth game, but she had 2 points and 3 rebounds. So I don't know because she played 16 minutes. But you know how our players do. They can have an off game. Yes, in the 5th game, she had 12 points, 1 rebound. In the 6th game, she had 21 points, 3 rebounds. And in the last game, she had 18 points and 2 rebounds. Listen, Enrique is not done yet. She got something she wanted to show the forgotten one, the people that have forgotten who Enrique is. And no, she may not have had the season, you know what I'm saying, the season that, some may not, some wanted her to have, but I really think that had a lot to do with what was going on with the team. And when you go, sometimes when you're going through stuff, that plays in your game too. Or you might have in your head saying some little thoughts in your head, um, that you're gonna play a certain way. I don't know. I'm just saying sometimes we might have them thoughts or whatever and stuff. I don't think it was more about Paige coming on her team. I think it was so much going on with that team, period. Um, or whatever. Because it's up to you. Look, once you establish your name and you are a star for yourself, you don't have to prove nothing to anybody. You just go out there and be the best basketball player that you know you can be. So if somebody else come on your team, so what? Let them do their thing. Let them shine and we balance off each other, right? This is how they got to do it nowadays because I will be doing some videos on some of the women who are not in the W right now, that they had dropped out in 2024 and brought in these new players, and they were not bad players. Okay, I'm just saying. But I know it's politics. I know all that great stuff comes along with it, right? And so, yeah, let's get to Veronica. Okay, so Veronica, and yes, I like Veronica. I like her flow. I like what she did this season. So let's put some respect on Veronica's name. So Veronica, she had her 14 points, everybody. She had her 8 rebounds in that first game. Then she goes in second game, 11.7 rebounds. Third game, 6 points and 2 rebounds. Her fourth game, 5 points and 3 rebounds. Her fifth game was 4 points and 7 rebounds. Her game on the 23rd was 15 points and 4 rebounds. And then her last game was, I don't know what was going on with Veronica. That last game, Veronica, girl, I don't know. But okay. But her last game, she had 4 points and 7 rebounds. So that is to be continued, America, because I don't know. Let's go to Gray, as they say. So Alicia Gray, man, Alicia Gray is hilarious. She's so funny. She loves the game. She don't like to lose. She's very competitive. I see her being in the little games we got coming up. I see her doing it again. And sorry guys. I see her doing her thing, but man, her rap sheet for Unrivaled is unmatched, man. She just get a straight A. So let's get into it. Okay, so the first game she had 21 points and 9 rebounds. Her second game she had 28 points, 4 rebounds. This is the only game that she had less than 20 points. This was the third game where she had 16 points and 3 rebounds. Her fourth game, she had 30 points, 8 rebounds. Her fifth game, she had 20 points and 4 rebounds, 28 points in the next game and 1 rebound. Then she turned around and give y'all a little some 27 more points and 5 rebounds. Like, Alicia Gray is just having a field day in Unrivaled. She is not playing with you guys. These teams better be ready when they come against the Miss, because they got Pimp Stewie back. She on point. They got Enrique coming up in there. They got Gray. They got a good team. Cause remember, the Miss the Miss done came a long way. I ain't want to be the one to gossip, but they came a long way. And you can have a good roster of players and they don't play and connect the way that they should, but the Miss has the connection. Let's see Leroux right here. Let's see how Leroux doing. I like Leroux. Even though her points ain't lining up, I see some stuff Leroux be doing on the court. But y'all got to remember though, Leroux is not playing. She's not playing a lot of minutes. Like so, if she play more minutes, then she's able to get more points. So I'm not even gonna give her, on her report card. I'm just gonna give her incomplete for right now until they give her more minutes because she's not getting a lot of minutes. So we're able to see some of her game. We're not able to see her game like we usually see her game when she plays in the W. I don't know what's that about. No shade to the coach, but hey, you might want to put Lee in there a little bit more. Or whatever, balance it out. When you know you got a good roster, balance it out and know when to put them in there so everybody can continue to shine, right? So her first game, she had 3 points and 4 rebounds. She only played 6 minutes. Second game, she played 6 minutes again, 6 points and 3 rebounds. So at least we can see what she can do in 6 minutes, apparently, because she's not going. She had one game where she had actually played 12 minutes and she made 6 points and 7 rebounds. Right. The fourth game, she made 13 points and 4 rebounds. No points in January the 19th. She played for 2 minutes. She just getting in there, getting her little feet wet for that one. And then you got 6 minutes. She two points and 2 rebounds. And then you got 2 minutes, 2 points and 2 rebounds. So the coach is gonna have to figure out a way to put Lee into certain games, not certain games, but put her in certain times of the game so that she could continues to be effective, but be effective all across the board, right? Because she's really not getting a lot of minutes. Hey BD. Yeah, Alicia Gray, she just phenomenal. Yeah, Gray is gonna be great. The Grays is doing it right. The two, Chelsea Gray and Alicia Gray, they doing that thing. So kudos to them. Let me see who else we got. Alana. Well. Okay, I'm gonna push the button, guys. Okay. Okay, the first game she had 10 points and 6 rebounds. Second game she had 8 points and 5 rebounds. 0 points in the third game, 2 rebounds, 8 points. Okay, so those first 2 games she actually got at least 10 to 11 minutes, but her minutes in these 2 games were 5 minutes. And she didn't score in one, but she scored in another one. What I'm noticing with when it comes to Alana, and then we'll talk about that. Hold on. The next game she had 2 points, 1 rebound, and then the next game she had 4 points, 7 rebounds, and the last game on the 25th she had 4 points and 3 rebounds. Yeah, you do have to plug in Alana. You do, because you don't know what you're gonna get from Alana Smith. So pretty much I want to see more from Alana. But when you get that opportunity and you get on that floor, just do right. Just do what you need to do. Like all that extra stuff, come on, girl. Like, let's get it together next game, please. But allow her to get more minutes. But she's getting good minutes, except for like 3 games. But this is what I'm saying. In 5 minutes, she scored 8 points. In 4 minutes, she scored 10. And in another 5 minutes, she scored 0. So it really depends on the player, on how they want to come. Yeah, you're going to have competition out there. You're going to go against people. But so what? Get out there and play your game. And guess what? Everything else will flow together. So we going to see. We're going to see. So next. Ooh, sorry, guys. Let me get to the clubs again. Did I do this right? Oh, my bad. Okay. I don't know why I did that, but okay, whatever works. Okay, so we did the breeze, we did the laces, we did the mist, and we did the rose. Next, let's go ahead and do hives. Let's go ahead and do hives, guys. Listen, I think it was She Wiz and a lot of people in the chat were saying when it comes to Unrivaled now, we've seen a lot of things that were kind of hidden with the Chicago Sky. And sometimes when you're under something, a different type of when you're under a different type of leadership, you can pick up some of those ways. I'm gonna say that. But I like Rena. I like Rena. Um, woo. Okay, let me take a deep breath because I'll get ready. I'll get ready to be on fire with this. Sanaa Rivers. I'm not even mad at Sanaya. I love the way Sanaya been playing. Block City, right? I'm gonna go through her stats. First game, she played 4 points, 2 rebounds. Second game, 12 points, 7 rebounds. Third game, 2.0 rebounds, 14 points and 8 rebounds. The next game was 2 points and 2 rebounds, and then 0 points, period, January 24th. Guys, I'm just going to call it like I see it. You know, I don't want to call it, but I'm going to call it because Sanaa Rivers is that girl, and they're going to put some respect on her name, and they're not going to try to play her on this team. You know who I'm talking, Rena. I don't know what's going on, Rena. I'm not trying to call you out, Rena, but I'm noticing some things, and I'm going to have to bring it to the chat. So, chat, when it comes to Sanaa Rivers, what I'm noticing is Sanaa Rivers was starting off. She was being Block City. No problems with Sanaya playing in the game. All of a sudden, Sanaya is constantly on that bench and she's not getting those minutes. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is when it comes to Sanaya Rivers, because you have the team. You have good players. This team is on the coach. The wins and the losses is on the coach. Because once again, my crew, Keisha, Brokelard, So Pretty Tony, Donna, the chat, all of you guys have been on this about these rotations. All she got to do is do the right rotations, guys. That's it. Why would you keep sitting Sanaya? What Sanaya do? Sanaya go out there and be Block City and she be effective. What is the problem? And I ain't trying to, I don't even want to say it. We're going to check out somebody else's stats, and I might have to say it, guys. Sometimes you got to say things that you don't want to say to get your point across, but say it in a nice way, right? Okay, so I don't know. I don't know, Rena, what's going on with Sanaya, but I've seen Sanaya be effective on that court, and I want to see Sanaya play some more. If you're watching this, Rena, that's what we want to see. We want to see Block City play some more. Sanaya is that girl. She got that fireball in her. It doesn't have to be taught with Sanaya if she's given the opportunity to do so. But you play her for a minute or two, and then you take her out of the game. Like, what is that all about, Rena? Sorry, Sanaya. Okay, Sonya Citron. I like Sonya Citron, guys. I knew about Sonya Citron when Brokelot and them started, when they were doing the list. Watch out for this player. Watch out for this player. Watch out for that player. So I would go research the players with that list, and that's how I start finding out about the players and stuff like that for myself, And yes, she is a phenomenal basketball player, but I gotta agree with the team and stuff like that. I don't feel like she should have been captain of this team. I feel like it should have been Mitchell. Mitchell is Mitchell. Yes, Mitchell had to get a feel of the game, but she probably was just messing around to get a feel of the game. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, you got to be out there long enough, or whatever. Okay, but Sanaya, Sonya Citron, not Sanaya. Sanaya's on my mind. Okay, so Citron, first game she had 10 points, 6 rebounds. Second game she had 16 points, 3 rebounds. Third game she had 17 points, 4 rebounds. Next game she had 14 points and 2 rebounds. Next game she had 15 points, 9 rebounds. And the last game she had 14 points and 3 rebounds. Citron is a good player. I just feel like, let me look at the times of the minutes, right? I feel like her and Sanaya should split those minutes. I feel like 19 minutes, 15 minutes, 14 minutes, 15 minutes, 16 minutes, 15 minutes. Okay, I get it. But split it up. Give some to Sanaya too, because I just don't get why Sanaya be on that bench like that. I don't like it. And I hear what everybody's saying about, missing out on Citron. I get that part too. And nothing against Citron. I just feel like it should be fair all across the board, but we know how it goes. What we think is fair might not be fair to somebody else, might be different, might be something else. But I really do think if they want to win and they want to be more productive on the court, she's going to have to work on her rotations. She's going to have to give Sanaya Rivers more minutes, period. I just believe that. Yeah, she is, BD. She is getting 14 points a game. But if Rivers is given the opportunity, she could get those points too. We know how Sanaya Rivers play. She don't have no problem in her game. It's not like she can't get the job done. It's not like when she was on the floor, she wasn't effective. But just let her, you know what I'm saying? Just give her more minutes is what I'm saying. I don't have a problem with Citron at all. She's a great basketball player. But give like, and I know that's what I'm saying. We see things different. The coach might see it different than what we see it. But just make it balanced, because a lot of those games they lost, BD, they could have won with the right rotations. Izzy. Let's go on to Izzy now, guys. Okay, so Izzy had 16 points and 8 rebounds. She 10 points and 6 rebounds, 12 points and 8 rebounds for the next game, 12 points and 8 rebounds for the fourth game. In the fifth game, she had 10 points and 2 rebounds, and the 24th, 7 points and 6 rebounds. I just want to, when it comes to Izzy, I'll be like, I want to see more from her. I know that she can do more. Sometimes she make like little tic-tac, mistakes or whatever and stuff like that. But I just want to see more from her on the court. But I really don't have too much of a problem with Izzy. I think that it just really, when it comes to the highs, it deals with the rotations, because when you have certain rotations, you get more out of the players. You can see more from the players. And so I think that plays a part in with the highs. And until she can get it together, because she'll play those same people for half the game before she start rotating out. Or, like her rotations are sus. Like, I don't know. I'm not a coach. I don't know. Rena see it different than we see it in some parts. Some parts I get, and then some parts I don't get it. Let's go to Kelsey Mitchell. See, now that Mitchell has done warmed up, and it probably won't even about warm up, probably like we said, going back to the rotations. I think if Kelsey Mitchell was the leader on the floor, I think also that would play a part in the chemistry, that would play a part in them winning games as well, because they got good players. Rena just gotta figure out how she want to do her rotations according to the games, So Kelsey Mitchell had 11 points and 4 rebounds in her first game, 14 points and 2 rebounds in her second game. She had 15 points and 2 rebounds in her third game, 24 points and 3 rebounds in her fourth game. She had 17 points and 3 rebounds in her January 18th game. And then the last game, she had 13 points and 3 rebounds. So Kelsey Mitchell is getting her minutes on the court. She's getting minutes. So she's doing what she needs to do while she's on the court. But sometimes, when you have certain rotations, they free up other players to do their game, and you can get more buckets like that. You can get everybody to flow along. So I think with Kelsey Mitchell on the floor, and you have Kelsey Mitchell and Sanaya, and let me see. We do probably. I don't know about Izzy. I think because Izzy good for height though. I don't know, but I know those two, Rivers and Mitchell on the floor together will be good as well. But I think we got Mo Billings over here, don't we? But if we have Mo Billings, then I would like to see Mitchell, Mo Billings, and Rivers on the floor together. But let me check because I want to make sure. Yeah. So yeah, that's who I would have because Mo Billings is next. I would have Mo Billings, Mitchell, and Sonya. I mean, not Sonya, Sanaya Rivers on the court together, and see how Heidemann and Citron and Izzy work, and then rotate those players out. What do you guys think about that one? I'm just playing a guessing game. Don't quote me and throw me in throw me in the trick bag. Okay, so the first game, Mo had 16 points and 10 rebounds. Mo been doing her thing though. Second game, 10 points, 6 rebounds. Third game, 17 points and 6 rebounds. 12 points and 12 rebounds in the fourth game. Fifth game, she had 15 points, 10 rebounds. And in the last game, she had 7 points and 5 rebounds. So Mo has been efficient on the court. Mo has come to play in Unrivaled. I don't have any problems with Mo, how Mo is playing. Natisha, she had 9 points and 4 rebounds in the first game, 0 points and 3 rebounds in the second game, 3 points and 0 rebounds in the third game. In the fourth game, she had 2 points and 2 rebounds. In the next game, she had 0 points and 1 rebound, and in the last game, she had 11 points and 1 rebound. She's getting like 4 minutes here, 9 minutes, 5 minutes, 7 minutes type of thing. The most minutes she's got is 10. And it's just about placement. And it just goes back to rotation of how you include Natisha in there. Because Natisha, she can she's good when she gets on the floor if you got the right rotation and stuff like that with her. Because I like her speed on the court. I like the way she does defend. I would like to see more of that. But I like Natisha though. I just need to see more from her, and hopefully she get more minutes to be on the court. But yeah, let's see those different rotations, Rena. Rena's gonna have to break out of that and do some better rotations, period, when it comes to her team. Mo got to start like yesterday. Sister Sonya got to get traded to a team that needs her. Her and Kelsey in each other's way, and we know who the better scorer is. Yeah, I didn't want to say Kyrie. I didn't want to say that out loud, but I was looking at that, and I'm just saying, like, I know, like, but let me tell you something. When you don't give yourself the leadership, Mitchell just got that leadership. She has it. And that's okay, right? We know Mitchell could do that because you see her sometimes she's telling them to get in certain spots. So we know what Mitchell can do. Mitchell don't have to prove herself to us. You know what I'm saying? She done been there, done that. Right? So it's your channel crash out. Oh man, my crashing out is when it comes to me or my kids, and it's something serious, I crash out. But man, I'm so upset with this high team. Like, not with the players. They can't help it if they're not putting the right rotations. I mean, I don't know. I'm really shocked with how Rena's doing things, but that's Rena's way. So we got to see, just like we had to, deal with Nola last year and Boy, Nola had me switching up hair. I mean, she had me going to get the edge control. Nola was woo-wee. Nola was having us get ready, had to roll up there, pull up on the bumper, like for real type of thing. But not like this. Not like this in the beginning. So because you gotta look at how many games they in. So it's gonna be on the coach. It's gonna be on the coach to change it. It's going to be on the coach to work on her rotation to see who can click well together on with the 3-on-3 at certain times. And when they get to the games, you kind of get a feel of the game. You put your players in and plugging them in and out. She can't be afraid to do the rotation, plug in and out. She got to do it. And as you watching the game, you seeing certain stuff. It's not working, but she'll stick with that not working for a long period of time. And then towards the end of the game, no, we can't wait till the end of the game. The end of the game, that means they look, it's 60-20 by the end of the game. Doing that type of doing that type of rotation or whatever, right? So I don't know. I've been rooting for the Hives. I've been telling what I'm saying? I've been telling She Wiz and Miss D now, the High's gonna pull it off. They are 6 games in. We're gonna see in the next game if Rena who plays tomorrow? Do the Highs play tomorrow? Because we're gonna see if she changes up her rotation in the next game. That's what we gotta watch out for. Is to see if she do that and do the right rotation, do the right people. I'd rather for you to keep on rotating until you figure it out than to keep sticking with something and know it's not working and it's already halftime. But hey, I'm not the coach. Rena is the coach. Rena got to make the calls. Shout out to the players, because we're gonna need to see more. You're definitely going to need to see more. Okay. We'll go to the Lunar Owls, and then we got the Phantom and the Vinyl left. Okay. Sorry, guys. I didn't know. I got so stuck into Unrivaled because some of the games are making my head hurt. And I'm like, come on, guys. Like, really? Okay. We know Fee is out. Okay, I gotta do this. I can do this, guys. I can do this. I'm gonna go over Rebecca Allen stats and Bam Bam stats first. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, you see me having to pause for a minute. It's right there in my face. Okay, I got it, guys. Allen, 6 points on the first game, 4 rebounds. Second game, 2 points, 0 rebounds. Third game, 3 points, 6 rebounds. Fourth game, 9 points, 0 rebounds. The next game, she had 10 points, 2. Lord, am I giving her more than she getting? 10 points and 2 rebounds. Sorry, guys. And then her last game, she had 3 points and 1 rebound. That's what Rebecca Allen had since she's been playing with the Owls. Bam Bam. Bam Bam. Okay. Bam Bam had 8 minutes in the first game. She had 6 points and 1 rebound. Second game, she had 5 points, 2 rebounds. Third game, she had 3 points and 4 rebounds. 0 points in the next game, 1 rebound. 3 points and 1 rebound in the next game. And she did a repeat. That's a double-double again, where she made 3 points and 1 rebound. This is where you get to see where if the players are bringing different things to their game, or they're playing the same like they were playing in the W. Yeah. All right. Let's get into the next players. Let's go to Timmy. Let's go to Timmy. Timmy, she cool. Timmy not playing a whole bunch of minutes. So, yeah. Timmy had 4 points and 9 rebounds in the first game. She had 8 points and 7 rebounds in the second game, but she played 12 minutes, so she had more minutes to play. Third game, she played for 4 minutes, 2 points and 1 rebound. Um, and the next game, she had 2 points and 2 rebounds. And then the next game, she had 2 points and 0 rebounds. She's playing less minutes. She only played 2 minutes there. And the last game, she only played 4 minutes, which she got 4 points and 2 rebounds. Now, Timmy this is her first season, so I'm not gonna be too hard on Timmy. She's not getting a lot of minutes. She has to find her way. We'll see if in the next games. I think they got 2, 4, 6. I think they have 8 more games, something like that. And then they got I don't know if she's gonna be in the competition, so whatever. But she has time to make up for it if she's getting the proper minutes, and to see so we can see, guys, if she has found her way. Right? Okay, so now we are gonna go to Aaliyah Edwards. Man, you listen. Aaliyah doing her thing. I don't have no problems with Aaliyah Edwards at all. Hands down, man down, like Keisha now be saying. She had 23 points and 12 rebounds in her first game. She had 13 points, 11 rebounds in her second game. In the third game, she had 38 points and 13 rebounds. Next game, 22 points, 7 rebounds. Next game, 13 points and 18 rebounds. And the last game, she had 23 points and 16 rebounds. I have no problem with Aaliyah Edwards. Keep doing you, Aaliyah. You're doing good. Last year she did good in Unrivaled. This year she's doing good in Unrivaled. Let's go to Mac and Cheese. We're gonna go to Mac and Cheese. Maybe that's a nickname. I call her Mac and Cheese or whatever. So Mac and Cheese, in her first game, she scored 23 points and 8 rebounds. In her second game, she had 32 points and 6 rebounds. In her third game, she had 26 points and 6 rebounds. In her fourth game, she had 27 points, 10 rebounds. Her next game, she had 31 points and 9 rebounds. And then her last game, she had 18 points and 5 rebounds. I have no problem with Mac and Cheese on how she's playing her game. Different stuff up there. Mac and Cheese gonna be Mac and Cheese on the court with the attitude and all that good stuff. That's just what she do, right? But she's doing a phenomenal job in Unrivaled too. We got to give her that. You can see as we go along who the top scorers are: Edwards and Marina. Skylar been out. Let's go to my dog, Skylar Diggins. Skylar has been out. She is back, and since Skylar been back, it's been a whole different type of ball game. You hear me? Sometimes that's what I'm saying. Different players have that type of effect that other players feed off of. And not Tyler. Ooh, please don't let me say that man name right now. Skylar she's that player. Skylar she's very competitive. She works hard and she plays hard. When you playing with her, you notice when they were playing before, certain players, they were doing all kind of shenanigans. Skylar get back. Oh, they making the effort. And that's probably all Skylar probably said. Look, at least try. At least show me effort. At least show me you want to compete. Because I don't care what game you playing in, whether it's W, Unrivaled, AU, you want to bring your A game, regardless of the fact, right? Let's get into my girl, Skylar. So, okay, of course, Skylar didn't play that many games because she been out on injury. So, on the 17th, she played, but she only played 8 minutes because she was on minute restriction. So she had 5 points and 2 rebounds. The second game, she had 9 points and 2 rebounds. And then the last game, she had 17 points and 4 rebounds. But the thing about Skylar, it's not going to come out in the stats. She's very effective. She's very effective on the court. And she is not to be played with, period. Right? Yeah, she is not to be played with. I know, Kyrie, right. That's how you know. Guys, give me 1 second. You can't play this in on mommy's phone, okay? But yeah, so yeah, that's how you know Chicago, because Keisha did that she did that thing last night, and man, I'm having flashbacks, nightmares and stuff about the Chicago Sky because she did us that way. Hold on, guys, give me 1 second. Momo, you want you can't hold mommy's phone though, because you can't play it while I'm on live. I'll be off in a minute, okay? But yeah, so we're gonna see. But okay. So I finished with Skylar Diggins, and we're gonna go to. I think I did everybody. Yeah, I pretty much did everybody for the Owls, and that's all I gotta say about that until we see more from Skylar since she's been back, and we already seeing more from her. So it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better for the Owls. So next team we are going to do is the Phantom. And somebody just woke up, so we're going to figure out what that is about. Get your juice, Momo. Get your juice. Dana Evans is out. She is out, injured, but she is goon. If you still in the chat, Dana has been the best cheerleader in Unrivaled I've ever seen. She's definitely cheering on her team. I don't know if we're gonna get to see Dana playing Unrivaled, because I don't know how bad her injury and stuff is. So we're gonna see. We're gonna check into that and see if she's gonna get to play. Let's see who's next. We got Kelsey Plum. Kelsey Plum is doing her thing. I have no problem with Kelsey Plum. Kelsey Plum is coming to Unrivaled to play. She is doing her thing. So we cannot be bad at Kelsey Plum. Her scoring, she has first game she had 12 points and she had 5 rebounds. In the second game she had 38 points and she had 8 rebounds. So Kelsey Plum is doing her thing. So let me see what else she had. Okay. And the third game she had 18 points and 7 rebounds. In the fourth game she had 25 points and 6 rebounds. And then the next game she had 20 points and 5 rebounds. And then the next game she had 18 points, 3 rebounds. And then her last game she had 17 points and 2 rebounds. So Kelsey Plum, I don't have a problem with Kelsey Plum. Kelsey Plum has come to play. And you know how Kelsey do. She gonna do her thing. And this is her first year doing Unrivaled. But you can't take the player out of the game. The player can only take themselves out of games. It don't matter where they play at. And the fact that she is doing so good and she's found her way with 3-on-3, because I get it sometimes, even though you've played forever in the league, 3-on-3 still may be different for you. You know what I'm saying? You may not like to do that or whatever, stuff like that. But she said just last year it just wasn't the right time to do it. So I get it, but she sure doing her thing up in Unrivaled. Oh, we miss you, Unicorn Satoon. Satoon is injured, so she's not in the Unrivaled. Elbows, Aaliyah Boston, she's doing pretty good this year. Last year, I don't know what was going on with her on vinyl, because she definitely didn't play like this in her first year with the vinyl. I don't know. Sometimes it might be because the player might have been nervous or they got to get used to playing 3-on-3. But this year, she is definitely doing her thing. She had 18 points in the first game and 7 rebounds. In the second game, she had 21 points and 10 rebounds. In the third game, she had 10 points and 12 rebounds. In the fourth game, she had 23 points and 6 rebounds. In the fifth game, she had 22 points and 6 rebounds. In the next game, she had 21 points and 11 rebounds. And in the last game, she had 17 points and 16 rebounds. So we definitely see a big difference from last year when it comes to Aaliyah Boston. And sometimes, you got to warm up to 3-on-3 and stuff like that, 3-on-3, we had to learn in the first game how to watch it. It was going so fast. And now that we're watching it now, it's like we could watch it with no problem, right? Because the game goes so fast. This season for AB and Laz is night and day. Oh my gosh, yeah. That last season, I was like, girl, what is you doing, girl? Because I know on Spoon, you can't, like I said, the player is the only one that can take themselves out of the game. The coach can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You're in a different area of playing. You playing like 3-on-3, but you still that same player. You just, Unrivaled is more of, hey, I'm coming to improve my skills or, change my game in certain ways or whatever. But it's all about teachable. And she probably was sitting there learning last year because she really didn't play a whole lot. And then when she did play, we didn't see a whole lot from her. So, sometimes you sit and learn sometimes. Cloud. I like me some Cloud. When she played. She's just so passionate on the court. I'm not putting no disrespect on Cloud name. Cloud gets all the respect. So in her first game, she had 6 points and 4 rebounds. Her second game, she had 17 points and 6 rebounds. Her third game, she had 9 points and 8 rebounds. Her fourth game, she had 8 points and 3 rebounds. Her fifth game, she had 9 points and 6 rebounds. Her next game, she had 12 points and 4 rebounds. And then the last game, she had 16 points and 2 rebounds. So Cloud is doing her thing too. This is Cloud. We know how Cloud do, and then when Cloud get on her little heater, she ain't no joke. Next is Kiki, and Kiki is hilarious, guys. Kiki is so hilarious, and I like me some Kiki, man. Kiki is definitely on. You know how you have your dog list and then you have your pretend dog list. Like she's on the dog list along with, I got my Angel Reese on the dog list. I got a whole big list, Lisa Leslie. I mean, the list just grows and grows and grows and grows. And what I mean by that don't get it twisted like other players are not great players. It's just that these are the dogs that it don't have to be taught. They just got it in them. It is what it is. My dogs might be different from somebody else's, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever. But Kiki is that girl. And I wanna say this, guys. These players, they be so busy with their schedules, getting ready, playing Unrivaled, doing their thing, doing their own personal lives and everything. And I just want to show respect to Kiki because she took the time out to like my artwork that I drew for her. And she didn't have to do that. She could have just kept on scrolling. She could have did her thing. But what I've noticed, like when I do like my artwork and stuff for the younger players, they respond quicker. Camilla last year, because so much was going on with the Sky and stuff, she also responds too, but it's just been so much going on and stuff like that. Just different times they respond to different. It's just where your heart at. If your heart is in something, when you doing stuff for people, because I like to love, encourage, that type of thing. So don't ever think you too small for the program. You just never know who's watching, and sometimes they may not have time to like your work at that time, but that doesn't mean they're not going to like your work or whatever. So kudos to Kiki for doing that. Because I love to draw. I'm an artist. That's what I do or whatever. So that was just great on Kiki part to just take the time out to do that. But as we get back into it, her third game she had 19 points and 7 rebounds. Her fourth game was 10 points and 2 rebounds. Her fifth game was 4 points and 1 rebound, and her last game was 15 points and 7 rebounds. So I love the way Kiki played. I don't have no complaints with Kiki, even if she wasn't liking my artwork. I still love Kiki as a player, because I have Nigerian friends and they are great people, and they don't play. You have visions and dreams, they're gonna push your butt. Like they're not gonna be soft with you. They're gonna be straight up. They're gonna be nice, but they're gonna be straight up too at the same time. Okay, let's talk about Tiffany Hayes. Tiffany Hayes, I mean, Tiffany, she doing her thing too. I don't have no problem with Tiffany, except you know how she be doing that whole that little extra stuff. Now, if she fall one more time, that performance, she about like Fred Sanford with all them heart attacks, them fake heart attacks he was having on Sanford and Son. Hey, don't come for me. I know you guys have watched Sanford and Son one day. I know y'all have. I mean, or whatever. But okay, so in Tiff's first game, she had 20 points and 3 rebounds. Her second game, she had 3 points and 2 rebounds. And in her third game, she had 8 points and 6 rebounds. In her fourth game, she had 9 points and 1 rebound. Next game, she had 16 points, 3 rebounds. Next game, she had 12 points and 4 rebounds. And then her last game, she had 16 points and 2 rebounds, right? That is Tiff. And Renika, I like Renika. I like what she's doing for Phantom. Remember, Phantom has come a long way too. This is not the same Phantom we saw last year. And I have no problems with the Phantom either. They're doing a good job. Let's go to vinyl. Teaspoon. Everybody say teaspoon. Yeah, teaspoon. She's my favorite. Okay. She's my favorite head coach in America. Okay. So Teaspoon got a good roster. Now I seen them little eye catching. I be catching them on the sideline with the eye catching with Spoon, but that's neither here or there. Teaspoon has a good team, but Donna and Keisha earlier today made a good point about they be on it too. Like I learned from them, and they were on it. It goes into talking about the rotations with this game too, because Vinyl could have won. Vinyl could have won this game. BG is a different BG this time in the Unrivaled. BG is coming to play, but it's like BG is like coming to play and she laid back at the same time. Not laid back on the court when she get on the court now. She's just so chill. I can't explain it with BG, but she's quite the character. But BG is doing her thing, and BG now Spoon can use BG, but she got to she got to do her rotations. Far as like tonight, like her rotations for tonight, she could have had BG court in the last ending of the game. That is correct. Or whatever. So we'll see. One thing I like about Teaspoon though, if she doesn't adjust in that game, like the game we saw, then the next game you're gonna see the adjustment. She's a teachable coach. She's watching. She watches everything. But the players gotta listen too. We got some little hot heads in there. I ain't gonna call nobody out, nothing like that, little names and nothing like that, because I love all the players. But we got some little hot heads in there too. I see them. I see them little looks. I see them little looks and them little movements sometimes, So let's talk about Sweet Baby Ray. Sweet Baby Ray, I like the way Sweet Baby Ray play. Her first game, she had 2 points and 3 rebounds. Okay, we freshening up that first game. Not too much on Sweet Baby Ray. 13 points in the second game, 3 rebounds. The third game, she had 14 points, 2 rebounds. Her fourth game, she had 2 points and 3 rebounds. Her fifth game, she only played 4 minutes. She had 3 points and 2 rebounds. She didn't play. She played for 2 minutes in that game. With no points or whatever. And then the last game, she had 12 points and 4 rebounds. So we know what Sweet Baby Ray can do when she gets on the court. So I don't have no problem with Sweet Baby Ray. I just, as an overall team, I just need them to come together and do their thing when they are on the court. But like the community say, Teaspoon gotta do some different things with her rotations according to the game. Now, some of the games, them players just look. I don't know what was going on. Okay, some of it's on the players, but this game right here, in a probably about 2 games, we could see that where you could have used different. T could have used different rotations on that, right? Yeah, Kiki is a real one. Yeah, Tiffany is a flopper. Yeah, she was. I'm just not the type of person to like. I don't like to. I want you guys to know, and so if God allow me to tell you guys certain things, I will. But I'm not a bragger type of person. When it comes to that type of stuff, because it just hasn't just started. It's been going on, but it's more in this season of them liking my artwork and stuff, and indifferent in one particular vet. You know what I'm saying? Every time I post something, she come to post something. My girl, if you know who my girl is, you know who I'm talking about. And I'll be posting stuff, and she'll post back like real quick, and I'm like, okay, you never know where something may lead you. What something will lead you to by just being a genuine person and having a genuine heart when it comes to people, and not being perfect. Not saying ADP is not perfect at all and nothing, but I want to see God's people win. I want to continue to encourage people. I want to do stuff like certain collabs with like the players, as far as like art stuff for like with the kids, whatever. But you have to market yourself. You have to get yourself out there. You have to let people know that you're out there, especially because you never know. Players have busy schedules. You just never know when they're going to say something, when they're going to send you a DM. You just never know. So you have to stay ready, but you have to put that work out there. It's not going to just come to you, Okay, so let me get to De'Erica Hamby. De'Erica Hamby, De'Erica Hamby, she's doing good. I don't have a problem with De'Erica. Some little stuff like today, I feel like De'Erica was the last game. I felt like she just had a lot. She wasn't herself. Even though we saw on the court still doing things, I just feel like this particular day she wasn't herself. But I don't have a problem with De'Erica Hamby playing in Unrivaled. De'Erica Hamby is doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? Her first game, she had 8 points, 11 rebounds. Her second game, she had 19 points, 11 rebounds. Her third game, she had 40 points and 10 rebounds. Her fourth game, she had 21 points and 6 rebounds. Her next game, she had 8 points and 5 rebounds. The next game, she had 26 points and 6 rebounds. And then the last game, she had 16 points and 6 rebounds. So not too much on De'Erica. De'Erica doing her thing. If she wanted to have a day where she not feeling well, America in basketball, she could do that. Because she come to play every game, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Howard. I call her Ryan when she on her heater. Ryan when she, just chilling. But no problem with Ryan Howard either. Ryan is coming to play. You see what I'm saying? I was telling her to get on the heater. I was hoping she got on the heater, but you know what I'm saying? At the right time, she'll get on her heater. We know what to expect from Ryan. We're gonna either get Ryan or we're gonna either get Ryan. So we know Ryan can be in and out. We don't know what we're gonna get that day. But once she get on that rah and she get on that heater, oh man, it's off the chain. It's straight up fire. Okay, so for her first game, she had 10 points and 3 rebounds. Her second game, she had 28 points and 4 rebounds. Her third game, she had 18 points and 5 rebounds. Her next game, she had 30 points and 6 rebounds. The next game she had 20 points and 5 rebounds. And then the next game, she had another 20 points and 3 rebounds. Last game, she had 14 points and 9 rebounds. So, yeah. Ryan, I don't have no problem. I think Ryan can do more far as, being rah-rah and coming to play. But, we know how rah-rah and Ryan gets. So we can't be bad. Look, she already showed us how she do things. And that's just how she do. But shout out to another artist. I didn't know she was an artist. I found out when they showed it in Unrivaled in little clips that she is an artist. So I'm gonna go check Ryan out and see what she got going on. She does a lot of what I noticed with her artwork is a lot of therapeutic type of artwork with shapes and stuff. And believe it or not, guys, because I had to take this class in art history, I had to take it in college or whatever and stuff like that. Those therapeutic type of paintings with the circles, the lines, and all that kind of stuff. Do you know how much they charge for those? People were paying at the time. That was, oh man, I ain't gonna even put that out there. But at the time, it was about $3,000 a pop just for a picture like that. That's what the going rate was. You'd be surprised about some artwork. You may think it's nothing but a bunch of lines. It's therapeutic for somebody else, and they will pay for it. Oh, I had to learn that too with my paintings and stuff too. Don't ever say you may not like something you produce, but somebody else will love it. I've noticed that. Let's go to Court. Court is Court. Court gonna do what Court do. I don't have too much to say about Court. That's all I can put it like. I just can put it like that when it comes to Courtney. She had 8 points and 5 rebounds, 4 points and 5 rebounds, 12 points and 8 rebounds, 6 points and 6 rebounds, 14 points and 5 rebounds, 4 points and 4 rebounds, and 7 points and 6 rebounds. So I do want to see a little bit more from Court though, because I know she can do it. I'm like, when Court get on the court, I'm like, girl, come on, we know you can do that. Quit doing that right there. Quit doing that. Come on. Let's regroup. Let's get this together and get this win. And stuff. BG. I'm just so excited for BG in this Unrivaled season. I'm just like, she is so hilarious, guys. She is starting to get her socials out there. I'm not a part of the tick anymore, but she was up there too. But she's definitely on YouTube. She's dropping her YouTube. She got her YouTube channel, so she's dropping different stuff or whatever on YouTube. I think I only seen one so far. I noticed that a lot of vets, they don't do a whole bunch of social media. Some do and some don't. But like Gray just started hers up, so you could catch Gray on IG. Sites on IG. A lot of them do more of IG. If you wanted to keep up with the players too. So BG first game, she ain't played but 2 minutes. 2 minutes in the first and second games, 2 minutes, 2 points and 1 rebound for each of those games. In her third game, she had 17 points and 7 rebounds, 5 points in the next game, 4 rebounds, 12 points in the next game with 6 rebounds, and 6 points in the last game with 0 rebounds. She would have had more points in there if she was put in, because BG needed to be more in that game, in that last game. And not too much on BG either, guys, because BG is doing her thing. Erica Wheeler is doing pretty good. Sometimes hers like a lot of these players I'm listing, a lot of the stuff they do is not showing up in the stats, but they are effective on the court. And Erica Wheeler is one of those. In her first game, she had 12 points and 5 rebounds. Her second game, she had 3 points and one rebound. Her third game, she had 3 points and 3 rebounds. Her next game, she had 4 points and three rebounds. Her next game, she had 7 points and 1 rebound. What I like to see is, you know how players, they may start off like, you'd be like, what in the world? But each game, Erica Wheeler is bringing more to the floor. She's bringing more production to the floor. So I can give her that. That's why I don't have no problem with Erica Wheeler. Erica Wheeler is doing Erica Wheeler stuff. And the next 2 games, she had 7 points for those 2 games. And then the last game, she had 16 points and 6 rebounds. And that just goes to show you, like, Erica Wheeler, she's not done yet. And we love you, Teaspoon. Continue coaching these girls. Don't include those rotations, because Donna and Keisha gonna come for you a little bit. But we do need to see that. I thought she was gonna do it. I was like, yeah, she gonna put them in. You know what I'm saying? But trust and believe, she got it. She got the picture. So yeah, guys, that is what's going on with Unrivaled. We're gonna keep watching Unrivaled. Watch how the players continue to do their thing. Who else? I think. Oh, the NCAA games. I didn't get to all of them, but kudos to South Carolina for beating Vanderbilt today. Yeah, they did a really good job today. Our Tigers play tomorrow. LSU Tigers play tomorrow. And we do have Unrivaled games tomorrow. I think they're back to regular time, if I'm not mistaken. So that'll be good. Let me see. I don't think I have it on this computer. Let me see if I can show you guys something before we go. I wanted to introduce you to to my girl Shelby. She's animated. I've been working on different things behind the scenes. Once I figured out how certain things work, so I'll be able to do certain, like, short videos, short scripts, and all that good stuff. It's a lot of lead work and a lot of art stuff that we have to do. And some stuff isn't. Some stuff you can kind of, some stuff you don't have to go in Photoshop and do layer after layer after layer. Sometimes you sketch out, you draw that drawing, you go here and you create what you want to create, or whatever, in particular apps or whatever. But you have to have the blueprint though, and stuff like that. So I'm gonna see if I can pull this up for you guys. I know if you have come to my channel, you've seen it. So let me just play our girl, guys. So everybody, welcome Shelby to ADP Art Creations channel. She will be coming to you guys with motivation, different words of the day. Because at this time, in-house and out-house, we need the encouragement. We need the, if you believe in the word, you believe in the word, and we need the word. We need all that great stuff. And she's just going to bring you some of everything. So I'm going to just share these two clips that I did, and then I will, let me see. Let me share screen. And then we're gonna be out of here after that. I'm gonna put share screen and show you guys. I had fun with this. I don't know how it just came out. Her name was gonna be Shelby. I don't know how this particular picture, because I have a lot of art pictures that I could have chose from, but this particular one took the cake, and this is the one that I'm going to be using, moving forward or whatever. So let me let you guys hear Shelby, and make sure you go like, share, subscribe to my channel. Make sure you, if you want to become a member, you can. And also, if you want to donate to the channel, my Cash App is at the bottom. And just let's get on with it, guys. Let me close out with these two videos, and then we'll get ready to go. Let me take her off mute. Yes. Okay, so let me did I add her? Hold on, guys. Ooh, let me see. Oh, I didn't even add her up here. Okay, let me add her to the stage. I'm so sorry. Okay. Let me see. Hopefully I can get it.
And then he said, "Is that a wig?" I couldn't believe it. I just had to laugh right there in the middle of the street. And then he said, "Is that a wig?" I couldn't believe it. I just had to laugh right there in the middle of the street.
Shelby is something else. Okay, so then we're gonna go to. I'm gonna show you one more. Oh, that's my. I can't play that one because it's got